Shut up. Shut up. Shout outs to you, class captain, Toyota, boy, you're the Mao, Toyota, Momo back. That's right. Come on, Peter. Where you ball it? Make a show. So, Bomade no Johnny Famon. I'm going to continue your way. Go, Bomade. That's right. Let's go. That's right. Let's go. Man, Roberta, okay, on way, ona bonena wa. Today, you go answer to me, oh, my brand new stories. Shout out to you, my auntie Miliano. Shout outs to you, Uncle Sam, Toyota. He go answer to me, oh. How about chair? How about chair? Today, you go answer to me, oh. My brain was stories. Come talk to me, oh. You go kill person. How about? That's right. Shout out to you, Auntie B. Imatoyate, boy, Auntie B, chatter, Bessie, chatter, Edebe, Bessie, hey, that's right. Shout out to you, Nia. Ito, kind of you, Numo, boy, oh, fine, Shiba, me come a fit away, but man, no Johnny Famo, no. Kiamo, no, Kela, Kawa, Trashi. Wabanga, Kedania, Sunday. What mean tower for politics? So what mean tower we gal I'm saying Sunday. So me know why you gal Sunday. What I have it on authority. I get what no go baba. Ne Sunday ma you. So boy you ma bag bele bag me le why you gal Sunday. Be you are politics so yeah be Mara beta kefia kemo me. Bebo femo ya joba. That's right. O fine be wa continue na kan no be wa continue na kan no be o jani femo platforms I don't know your fame but mo no kan me jama onu. I said today you go answer to me oh Ada. My brain it was stories come talk to me oh Eva. Once again, he get any say way. Catch all or do find it. Can you bola to ya Apple Music, Google Music, YouTube Music, Amazon Music. Fair, but what did you have your stream again? Oh, I'm like strut again. A boy, one more than wow. Shout outs to you, Shut Up Drake. No more Miniano. See what you've done to me. See what you've done to me. How? I say today you go answer to me. Oh. My brain it was stories. Come talk to me. Oh. How? Today you go answer to me. Oh. Hey. How? He's a kill person. Higher. Shout out to you, Nala Bishida, Manyetoyote. Heva. Today, you go answer to me. Oh. My brain it was stories. Come talk to me. Oh. Heva. That's right. In the next minute, I just show and she know back a show. I think she's so fine. The bomber they know Johnny Famo no cover fit our here. And in Matabi love emoji say echo nye kukula nye bomber nyenya love emoji say no ehami. Nyenya no ehami ni manani. Nyenya no ehami. Na ke ko nye gonti no ke go ami love emoji. There you go, a flow. Today you go answer to me, oh. Ha! My brand was stories. Come talk to me, oh. Hey, that's right. You look kill person. Hey, you look kill person. Oh, see what you've done to me. See what you've done to me, babe. Man, this sound there your thing. Sound there good. Sound there good. Class captain, tell what sound there your thing. Producer and text me no go away here. Shout outs to you, Uncle Johnny. Oh, I can't move. Okay. Producer, let's see something. All right. Yeah, and a little echo too. I don't know why. Minu echo. It's all the way down, but I still can hear it. Yeah, into it. My battery still your thing. Manager. If you can hear me clearly, then let's just more about what be showing again. I don't want to start, but yeah, but a little bit. Yeah. I mean, yeah, be a unakai. Producer we came in akai, and he's actually right. Be an mean. I don't know why. Okay, turn it all the way down. Let's see. Let's see if something else is. Dabi. Anyways, now our manager. Back in what you not know. Mean that you finishing. ake nyeba fit away. I hope ake mo fe mo de tele ojogban nye wafe show. What game any it was a nail biter. It went on all the way up to the last second of the game. We were winning. So yeah, in shout outs to you, man. Miss I'll find it. Oh yeah, Ojuba. Chemeganyame. Min danye fancy. Ekomeko. Min pabu fight. Ball. What project? Nyani inkenwa jeshishin. Ye shibani. Keji oke onobakwe. Bomodeni o aba. Shout outs to you, my OT. When in the share, my OT. My Roberta dancing partner. When in the share a donation, no. My OT, you my job. We truly appreciate you. And shout outs to you, Auntie Miriam. Auntie Miriam, ke grandma, your UK niani. I'm a woman in the share. I'm a no. So Auntie Miriam, ke grandma, your UK niani. One in the share. I'm a donation, no. So mean that mo fe mo shini so far. Epia what he said. O fine keji okay ono bakwe. Bomode koni okay ono aba onu ni bo opia we say fio ke wonye wo share wo target ona boni ni yo so far the bomode keji ko no back we bomode no ko no aba fe ko no yo ko ha wo ba mo fe ko no ha wo ke wo fe bibi ni wo bo ana be no ba na wo share jeme ona boni ni yo Nas hairstyling and beauty center. Ma over on mayor Rotterdam Rotterdam ma over the camo chomo any Rotterdam yo right no chomo any near your but yes Rotterdam. Rotterdam. Ghana be fair in your Rotterdam. Money, ma over the text him your address. Kev your text him your address. O business address. Ni nke man be any makam any. I'm a bagana be fair ni power. Now me Rotterdam. Call you outside of Rotterdam. No, I local petefio. No, but you would drive kaya we know ya. Over the kev your text him your address on. Koni nke man be. Mean that you fair she once again. Omoko no back way. Bomodeni okay. Ono aba keke agbene. What bomode what here agbene before ninga bo buy no come o fine ani wobo any tui come ene this is supposed to be a video try. Anyway, so me papo fresh when me trap video ma bo video e freezy keji oye Netherlands ni am here bomodin born near ni ayibonte manche ochinemi no born ochinemi no I think we are ready to play. I'm a trauma. Okay, what channel? I'm a trauma. Okay. What no go what fair what no go I cannot hear anything. Mention no go. Okay. So which means I get your new sound there. Okay, let's do this. Let's see. Okay. That's right. So, Bonnie, on commercial producer can make sound there, but hopefully by the end of this weekend, our issues with sound will be over. You need as it take away a charming no in here. Me the rest of it. Work a trashy from Amazon. Work kebe trashy. Obabo e nuchumo. Ni hopefully we're not neke audios. issues don't inye na kan ya gbene mimme ni bi ni iba ni na kan no manyama use knack wonyame nu knack ni iba fit awo here echomi equipment ko ni inye. So like I said, hopefully next week yeah neke sound issues na is baffle. So one chewing one chewing. So animal feel boni ya no ni feel da ni manually any what connect go ni what trying. Now I'm gonna go. Right, but KGO na screen no, KO na screen no, ni basic program ni eba fe ke okay, and then let's go back again to that, and let's see if we can play it now. Okay, still yeah, we'll try. Right, so ni basic eba fe a program week ne ball call Netherlands ni ami bomode ko ni obomode ni ofita ehi ona ni ofita ehi ko ni no fe no afi fine ojugba ade enche awo botuwe. Thank you. Mama, it's spicy. Oh my God. Will you shut up? Can't you shut up for a second? And wait, you need to go you got a boy like that. Ah, daddy. I need that. I can't do anything. Right. So there you have it. Nyani wafiani ne ukake what channel let's go. You find you get kiami from the sound in your background there. You get kiami more. Manyele check nyake sound there now. So you get kiami. Yep. Why I don't know. Why that is I don't know. You know what? Let me restart the feed again. Nyama restart our feed there. If I solve all of these issues, look, nyama restart our feed there.
All right. I think we are live. Yes. So what was our back? Thank you for sticking around. You find you get kiami. I don't know. We'll get there. Oba fe no this and wofi. Yep, we go. Right. So back to the main issue. Now, look, many Benyele, no what you are. The traditional council must take its citizens seriously. Niole bepi eke wabatabi ye. Ni efio tumo. we have an agenda against a certain group of people. A war no fe no ni amebafe wabayuehi. But you know what? That is not the case. That is not the case. That is not the case. You know what? Minkabofe wabakpangbe ake alo wabahia womi ake. Gan Traditional Council, I may take our war for granted. The citizens of Gan for granted. Ni ole for a long time. Because I think shout outs to you, Maggie boy ojugba. Shout outs to you, Uncle Ike be boy ojugba. Minkpanya fight once again. I think for a long time because some of these things say people don't really talk about it. You know, the ordinary person in New York, Gan, because the ordinary person, like I said, some of these things, I mean now access to nekemagia information nibi ekome fiotomo be because na me le na me nu shishie wo efiotomo ame eko ame eko ona boni ni echon ni no ewo cheme kenyeme ni nye wo ye le ake the average person in your gan alo ye gan shipon no nekeni bi na pie amena amenu ye ka amena na amenu ewu amenu shishodugba no ewo cheme efiomi ake wo ke bu na sani ameke amambi ameke ha amecho ni no egme cheme egbe ni ehani ameya no na amefio ni bi komeni ye min susumomi alo min kabo fe wo susumomi ani wo no ya ke wo hwelemo ake mambi ese egblashi ona ni watia me komeni wona neke totomo ine no ewani wo fio show ani wo fio boni afa ni cheme taflache keji ye wo susumomi wona noko na ya alojogba ni taflache wacha me to ese ye shiba mi because akọ wa ake mi ni wemoji ake bejelo ene ese egbe on boni ni yo no ewo oba yue because ole negeni bi ne no ni taflache mambi na me yo say alo ameka jomo ya aje no any corruption eda no any anukwale femu eda anukwale ni aye eda no any dun shini hemo ni eblawo ninu ewo wonye wafe no ni esani wafe ojogba no ewo wonye wafe no ni esani wafe ojogba ni woni bi nglase na kan no ya no na kan yolo ninu ewo wachuo ne kenu chume ne boni afe ni na kan no wonye wo glase now igababa iwe omanjo sani nyege ki ami mene eboli distraction sefa ina letter ko ni Gan Traditional Council release ni once again mabi sani ona boni ni yo sani kenda no kwe dabi wako letrala inga nyeme ni ke tuo ni wako letrala be pia wade nche waga wa jio wandi dani wo ba fi oshowe ona boni ni yo alo waka wa igba kada ye ni bi komai dani wo bata bia ni wo yuo ni wo fi oshowe now wolu ani na to mo be ni nkebo eni bisanji nkome ni yeshua ke bowona na kan wolu ni yeshua ke bowona kan sanjie obi na kan sanjie you understand what I'm saying yeshua ke bowona kan sanjie obi na kan sanjie the whistle is in the building bow obi na kan sanjie ni ole nagba ife ni yano ya washikpo no naka nagba obanye ni okaya ma gan traditional council amehwo no tutuntun nagba kokora be ni yano ya washikpo no akegame especially ke onye mashiemi ke machine aklo waye nagba kokora be ni we experience the 7 quarters of machine. You understand what I'm saying? I can tell you, over 90% of the problems, Nineke Pokpaine no fair experience or over Tracy Nakano HCJ from the traditional council. Ni council moji ekoni mo esanishuku emwe na bayaba ni amemo amesa. Ni fite mo aba koni amejaje. Shi mita makebwake na baye pie ejo traditional council nifite mo pie ejo traditional council ejake cheme ye anukwale. Right. Man Christy eba fit away. You find get kiami. And when a distraction say for our danger. Distraction say for. Now, so to moboni mean ke the traditional council ni amemo esa ake kenoko fitie amenye na amesa. Kenoko fe basa amenye na amejaje. Ke totomo ko yaje ko ye ku esa na ame kwe ni na ken totomo ame correct totomo ikana agbai ni wona ye the 7 quarters ke ama klowa efe over trace over 90% of them about trace na can totomo alone na can fitemo a foundation to the traditional council. Look, what you are that council is overly corrupt. It's a fact. It's a very corrupt entity. Gan traditional council, it's very corrupt. Game of fame ni your Germany corrupt. Game of fame. But the traditional council, it's corrupt. Traditional council, aye anukwale. Traditional council, amesani. Traditional council, ni na mefitio. Nune wadane wabi ake mini sena mokula yohi. Mini sena mokula yohi. Ni tumobeni nke some ni femo ekome tumo eneme eji wasusumo ke washwe yake na can corruption any your traditional council oba shine light oba pe na can nun di anshi dun shini e mo oba pe kanea wo no koni ese abashifi ebashifi o. Look, everywhere is corrupt. My name is corruption you be a dark papa corruption ye ife. So I cannot tell you, there will come a time the traditional council will be 100% clean. No, it cannot happen. But the level of dishonesty, corruption in your game, the level of amale kutumpo kabla ni your game, so baby, keji wabatabie ni wanwe traditional councillors and Jenny, there are people there ni watawo ame ni wasumo ame sani ni watawo washu ame yashi dabi Jenny wo she ake ni ya wasusumo mi keji wakwe ame ni femu fite fe boni esa me wo baby e wo call ame out there ona boni nchon ne wo baby e wo call ame out there. Now, let us start with this letter ni nke abuake a couple of days ago from the Ghana Traditional Council. We asked a few questions. In can we be no to my benin kebwe near kegbe or baby sandy. Or baby sandy. Kewa nushi or baby sandy. Anin ke letter a trouble. Ni taflache kesanie ni wababi esa ka wabi ona kensanie chemeka jeme ni nya ni wolia. Now, letter ani ona ngenga bo ba yo man josani. The Traditional Council my letter 16th September 2025. No jinoni ona ye screen no. Ni bi kome ye mi ni sumoni wasusunwi. Kawagbe na ke obaywe eze sande briefly. Eze sande briefly. Ke gmene gbo ligbeke show e ke wokpa. Anima kan letter maabo. So we been in Kebwe, the Traditional Council can all the media houses yakra update the Republic of Ghana 2025. In classmate actually Kenneth Smart Abbey in Kalete school. Le eji a sign for registrar. I think he's the assistant registrar or something like that. Now, again, acts of violence, disturbance, deaths, and injuries at Omanjo. On Tuesday, the 2nd day of September 2025, the Traditional Council issued a press statement condemning the acts of violence that erupted at Omanjo/Suwotum, resulting in deaths and injuries. It also extended its deepest condolences to the bereaved families, as well as wishing all the injured speedy recovery. The first line of the letter. This is the first line right there. Shout out to Dave Eason. From the very first paragraph, Amali Agbo Ebageme. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I don't know. They were referring to the statements. Now, me release like statement tell me. Bona, send condolences, Bona, to the bereaved families, as well as many they were injured. You understand what I'm saying? So I think that is what he said, because it also extended its deepest. So I think I can be a refer to the statement. Now, but I can tell you, Yuemo ni okoba me wolono. Kenoni oba chueni ojogban. Noni oba fonani. Ake hiyenyelo. Ake onupa. Ni keneke oshna ko eba. Ni agbo otofo gbeleyi. Ni menye ni taflache me kome. Kechone keno kone no. Amenye don. Me kome kechone keno kone no. Amenine kome bejame don. Me kome taflache kechone keno no kone no. Ame chong beme. Takpa idon. Nyekeki ami taflache. Noni okewo wolono. Eya. Extending your condolences. Ni oma many me pla or well wishes on paper. Eya. No. Eya. Because yewolu ese noni obachu bani mambia fa yose ni amenake lele noni oke wolu eno noni oke me wolu eno ejino ko ni lele ejo trimi ejino ko ni lele oyin kai shikeji oke no go wolu no keke ni ochuwe niye nu ele wati ameku oba na aka oke no go wolu no keke oke no go femini e wolu no keke me no uncle bunake. First of all, look, in reality, like I said, maybe statement that I may put here, correct. Ya me susu mo miye, like a statement that I may put earlier, Samofemui. I'm a faking all the factions that were involved in the Kenoko name. But in reality, the traditional council, I may console one faction pay. In reality, the traditional council, well wishes now I'm making one faction pay. In reality, the traditional council, it treats the people of Omanjo. The traditional council, it treats the people of Pokwase Jamman as if I made Taflache Jagamejiame. Near made the traditional council Jamie. In get what will we can't me Wabakwemi Wababisani. Men of any the so-called che. Oh no, enemy can you make jiga. Because like me a malelo and I'm a sumo and quale the so-called che ne be no ete ekomepe. Eya ekomepe afe no kokekpo. Be a concomle na me pla. Ni a mama we be a boy, Kabatabia ne che e hokwame afe no kokekpo. Kabatabiane. The so-called chair ete ekome ne ya me po kafe no ko. She be a conclome ni ameu amegbeme boy ni taflache amegbeme bulleti tu mi bulleti tu eminte eye ne kegbeme ne amegbeme chi amiolo no amekenye ni neke no kone moko sisi amekengbele ho ni ete neke no kone shisika na jienyo shimene nakemu na jienyo obejendon moko nye ni tute eko ye gbomochom yolo nekenye moko nye ni abafu eni nekome moko nye ne kan la chamoe ni ahe ye aketa flache e ba fe gbomo ekom jeme che e yakojeme. Na yue moe na me minfu aka yue moyi ehia ne wa ba kpafai na ba kpafai hu se mi enwe cheme kenyeme ame yakojeme nwolo yi. Cheme kenyeme nke ni abakpafai ehunwe ame yakojeme hunwe ame kona ke me kpo we ame ke kona ke me ake afe noko. And then when we call some of these things out, you have some idiots. Some idiots. Where Bonaka Mamilona? One more time. Bo. You watch my show frequently. You that woman. The next time, if you are crazy, call Ago Yeseke, me Yeseke Febu. Come with that nonsense again, and I'll put your picture on the screen. That thing that you detest, I will do it to you and sue me. You claim to be so educated, yet Osha Olenoko with all your degrees and every place that you've worked, you listed. You clearly don't know shit. Try me again the next time. We all live in the States, right? Try me. Yeah, this is what you hate. I'm actually doing it on my platform. I dare you. Go and sue. Go and sue. I dare you. And like I said, try me again. I'll put your picture on the screen. Try me again. Oh, yeah, Shidaka Danti Betty. Some of these nonsense we were calling it out there, and then some of you will sit on your platforms yeah, we're not tribal. You think I'm you think I'm on couth. Yeah, I'll show you. Money on couth, yo. Try me again. Nke ko na shida ke danti Betty. Try me again. Nke gamashi. Try me again. Now, this so-called leader, so-called Chairman Mao, na me hail you ole. Chairman Mao, na me hail you ole. This so-called Chairman Mao. Ete. Ekome. Ni ekome na gbe me yegeme. Ni ame play. Na from anajin. Na from anijin. A from anijin. Aya ko jeme. Pourquoi c'est jamambi ame je gameji ame. Ame je gameji ame. Ame je gameji ame. Je gameji ame. Ame je gameji ame. Cheme ganyeme inke na ka me bakpa fai. Na me akpa ame fe press conference na me kpa fai enwe. Cheme ganyeme akeko ame kpo o lo ke batabi ane. Akeko ama fe no ko lo ke batabi ane. As part of its statement, the Traditional Council called on the Accra Regional Police Command to thoroughly investigate the matter and bring the perpetrators to book. And in the Traditional Council, I'm about to allow the Ghana Police Service ni amefi investigation so jogba ni ameka ame womi. And the Traditional Council, I'm about to allow the Ghana Police Service now make a warm because clearly I may take sides. Be anyone no che emo mokomemi ne alekpo ni mokomi eleshile no and the Traditional Council bangme police why ni amefe a thorough job. Even the police service itself where I may take sides. Ame te ekome ni amahana kan ekomi ekpo afe noko ni the other side ameshi. And then when we call this bullshit out, you have some idiots, some stupid assholes. Police were then jam take his side. Now me take one family and now me come a shapicha. The other family I me take. So how is the police going to do a good job? How is the police going to do an excellent job? A thorough job? How? How? Traditional Council like a Ghana Police Service if I may take sides. I may take sides. How? You will not just put this statement out there and then you have the uninitiated come in I mean will or say ye Nikafia fear me mobile. This another tiafi wolo. Ene onagani ishakweko second paragraph no iya no na aka ene tiafi wolo ni. Tiafi wolo. Ene tiafi wolo. Okanle chebake ene tiafi wolo. It's a very useless statement. A very useless one. our channel. Subsequently to this development, the Traditional Council has noted that it has no record of any recognition of any persons within Omanjo as a substantive chief. A further check from the National House of Chiefs Register of Chiefs revealed same. So, KG traditional I'm being questioned. You know, I'm now I feel shown it to last weekend. Can be and I'll bring my partner on. Then we'll attach easy. Money you are available. Now, subsequently to this development, the Traditional Council has noted that it has no record of any recognition of any person/persons within Omanjo as a substantive chief. A further check from the National House of Chiefs Register of Chiefs revealed same. Once again, inke ene tiafi wolo. Tiafi wolo. Tiafi wolo. Now, me don't call back any tiafi wolo. Me don't call back tiafi wolo. Now, Kegan Traditional Council, I'm a recognizing Mokoyo Manjo. Aka mancheni. Naka wolo na megma. Ake I'm a sure ake fair market first one you back megma wolo. Ni ameka ake I'm a feel like there will be disturbances. No, because of like disturbances, say from factions. That's what that's the term they used. From factions. So because of the disturbances, from the factions. Say, I would actually read that letter for you. Koni make clear. Factions. Because of the factions, say clash. It is likely to happen between these two factions. Say I make you more. A couple of weeks later, then they wrote another letter resigning that decision. So keji ame recognize muku ye pokpano ake onupako ye jeme amengma letter keha ni amengmebe ni ashwani ye amengma letter keha namo ni ame ya no na ame yo amomo there is no leader clearly from no na ame yo amoko club benjamin na me recognize all. So amengma letter koni mini jase cheke we kuiche ni yoje amame yo amomo na amame shwani alomo kopote ye na me recognize all na me lemo na me mu awo mi ameka mu ekpe on several occasions mo ete ni fe mu ye Traditional Council ni na kan mo ahia wo mi akele jo manche ni I recognize ile na kan in front of Chama Mau. No one amengma letter ake beka aka mbaya no na ame ya amomo. Because keji manche bejame. Keji manche bejame. Hiye nyelo ko bejame. Mini wolo nyengma amo. Aka me banya me ya no na me shwani. Amanya me ya no na me tu ame nu tumo. Mini wolo nyengma amo. Amanya me ya no na me ya amomo. Nyengma wolu e kiana mo. Manche ko bejame. You ni manche ko beje na mo ba nyenye na ba yo we ku ichi eni yo jeme jase eni yo je le ba nye lead because jase nyu lead yo that mean the absence of manche jase ba nye lead na yo mo. But I'm telling you ake jenu e wa menma I can go ahead there because I'm late. There is somebody now me recognize or jeme number 2 like we be na amega gas I no amega yeah ba amega gazette ye manche allo jenaka ke fi amega me wole nige ke fi amega me wole nige mentwa mamile the Chief Justice ben try any habo na ya lesa akode ben try habo baby I mean adamala che gazette here I mean I forget about the gazette here she gazette here le she be kusumi le yue na ya lesa akode na ya lesa akode ben try na video habo e ka forget she ni adamala che gazette lenche ka ke no ntunu polenche ya kwile fraudulently she said it no I forget it she manche kusu akeyo and he came manche kusumi akeyo be traditional council amefe kusumi ya manche no akaji moko ejame na eweku me tole na afe kusumi ya le the traditional council ya igbe na me kwa ake na ka mo je manche ni. I'm just asking a question. Ameno amena ayuemo yi. Ameno amena ayuemo. Okay, ameno amena ayuemo. You see why we call some of these things out? You see? You see why we call some of these things out? This is why we call some of these things out. So gazette ye manche. You are just there for administrative purposes. Ni kusumi yake to manche ani moko yegeme ni afa kusumi yale. I'm just asking the question. I don't know. Ani moko yegeme ni abola biye etole akeleji manche. I'm just asking the question. Ani moko yegeme ni abola biye efe kusumi yale. Because abola biye ashiponi. Nke call document say chombo. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to you, Akuche. So you see, like I said, it's a very corrupt body. And they think they can eat their cake and have it back. And some of us will not allow that. Some of us will not allow that. You cannot say something in one breath and say something else in another. It's not going to happen on our watch. You understand what I'm saying? Now, let's go on. In order to avert the repetition of these heinous acts within Omanjo in future, the Traditional Council is placing a hold on all persons calling themselves Chief of Omanjo. So there are persons, quote and unquote, calling themselves chief. Right? See, just because you register kwa me ejeme wo no wo ben you recognize in akaimo. But does that mean ake achoko kusumi na ke ba to mogo manche ejeme? I'm just asking a question. You believe in Kusumi, believe. I believe in Kusumi. And at some point, I'm a believer in Kusumi because I'm a gazette. Gazette, justice na ya lesa ko de gazette. She Kusumi yake to manche. No ke Kusumi yake to manche. Ni weku efe Kusumi na me ke to moko manche. The Traditional Council ba kaga I'm recognizing mo no aja me shikpo e ba ba me shishi. That is what the letter said. To this end, the Traditional Council president, to this end, the Traditional Council, presided over by His Royal Majesty King Takite Ekocholi II, is assuming jurisdictional control over the area until further notice, while police investigations continue. So once again, Omanjo be eyemoko shishi, be ekota koshishi. Alo Omanjo be kwata koshishi. Omanjo be kwata koshishi. Keji manche be jeme na ken kwata amelencha benya ame control amenibi. I'm saying wekuri che be jeme. Jasefo be jeme. Shipifo be jeme. Gbeme na ke kro am be jeme. Because me le majimpi ni taflache majanche mebeje. But the Jase Council is there. It's there. Now me run the affairs of Nakema until now to manche. But the traditional council is to manche. The traditional council ame to manche. Ato manche ka to la ta na gele baba jeme. No keji ye owo jiami okay obegbe ko ye jeme. Aka manche jimoko ye jeme. No etu aga to ko manche. No etu aga manche be jeme. Look, if you ekole okwago previous show say why is this guy running in circles? You are not making sense. She many me ekwe what previous shows now make shows no affair be get the same traditional council they will understand what I'm saying. You cannot eat your cake and have it back. Not only breed or corruption. You see? Exactly. Exactly. Right there. No. That's it. There you go. Once again, the uninitiated. I'm a baba and baba. I'm a mama trinity. I'm a nye chairman mouth. I'm a what up to get chairman mouth. Chairman mouth can do no wrong. Nobody dares question chairman mouth. Now, I'm a kind letter ni enjobi agbe aka me ya no na me shwani koni wakwa no ko yemi. First of all, ani makane noni nomie e ka me ka shwani e dan bona ani makane no first koni agbene noni ma me gbe won ake ameshwani e keke nkenu. Oh, where is that one? Let me pull that one up. Yeah, 1 second. Like ngendo NQ no app, but apparently NQ kole app. So let me bring it. Let me bring it up here. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, not this one. Okay, let's see. Let's see if it's this one. Okay, yeah, Nune. I got it. Ni ole that letter itself obana no kwemi matter no pay attention to something. Look, no need to know your man jaw. Look, it's a very bad thing. Ni ole me kome yese chamega nyame me kome yese. No need to know your man jaw me kome yese. Now letter ni angma ni akeha me bona ake ameka shwani ofani kwamo ni minta no pay attention to nuku no okwe the way ni awe omanjo no he no okwe the way ni awe other town say no mean care back. Look, people are being disingenuous, people are being diabolical. Kwamo 12 August 2025, dear sir, I hope you guys can see it. Okay, yeah, I think you can. The Traditional Council has received an intelligence on the likelihood of severe clashes between two or more fielding parties in the underlisted towns and villages during this year's 2025 Omo Festival. In respect of the above, I am directed by the President of the Ghana Traditional Council and its members to hereby direct that parties be restrained from sprinkling the festive meal and be so restrained from doing anything whatsoever in relation to Omo in order to maintain peace during and after the celebration. These towns and villages include, now, pay more attention to this particular section. Pokwase, more than 2 rival chiefs contending the Pokwase stools. Both rival chiefs and queen mothers should be restrained. So they were very specific. Ake Pokwase magia chamenyo ke magia nyeme na apele. Very, very specific, very categorical. Now, I'ma skip Omanjo. Let's go to Kojo Ashon. 4 rival chiefs claiming to Kojo Achon's stool. Once again, very categorical, very specific. Anohuma, 2 rival chiefs likely to cause severe clashes. Once again, very specific, very categorical. Afiaman, 2 rival chiefs and parties which may cause severe clashes. Once again, very, very specific. Now, ne eshoshuma lenwe contention over the Mankralo position. Once again, they were very specific as to the position in contention here by 2 rival factions of the Sempe stool and English Yalata stool. Now, come on, Manjo. Likelihood of severe clashes between 2 feuding parties. Over what? Over what? Over what? Look, if any manche they were very specific. Aga apele manche yebie. Apele manche yebie. Apele mankralo yebie. Omanjo, likelihood of severe clashes between 2 feuding parties. What are they feuding about? No mention of rival chiefs. Exactly, man, Roberta. No mention. No mention. Look, no need to know it was deliberate. You know, I've tried to give people the benefit of the doubt. No need to know, but look, it was deliberate. Every single tongue, but for woman jaw, achononi pote na pelioi yanakaimano. Achononi pote na pelioi. Every single tongue, but for woman jaw. Achononi pote na pelioi. So many jinoni yo manjo. You see, inga wati amegume wolu kake machine, kake wolu machine. Wakane le tralai. Wakane inga amongst ourselves. Wadenche before no must start the show. Nkaya bache when you're back and forth over an issue, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, one argue over an issue, just no ngala papa time issues and it was starting. Wakane wolu kake no ba call it trala. We don't do that. You see? So they created this monster. That monstrous event and it take place. They created it. Look, no fair no ne no fair no ne toto. Eshishi Yagan Traditional Council. Every single one. Me no na cho ni ele nunu. Kasa wacha mankata gbe. Nini ete no. So mini ya no ya omanjo. Because any magia chama sanjin ya fenya ni wana. So omanjo mini no mi ya no ejemi. What was wrong there? Ni no ele nyenye specify. No ele nyenye state. Now, let ani akegme amegbe akehun ameshwan ameshwani ame anona ameshwani dabi je nani no, not this one too. Okay, here we go. Anima zoom le out. Koni no wakani. Now, so once again, ibie no mo shimi bie ko amengma leta ne ke hanamo. Kemanche bejeme ni amen makia jase ni yo jeme ni chuake be amen respect ake authority ko ye jeme na control ni bi na ba na kwashipon no. Retraction of Omanjo and Afiaman from the restraining order, same from the same traditional council. Compliment from the traditional council to your good office. Reference is made to our letter dated 12 August 2025, seeking for police assistance to restrain some villages from celebrating this year's 2025 Omo Festival. I have been directed by His Royal Majesty King Takite Ekochulu II to inform you that the council, upon careful observation, wishes to retract Omanjo and Afiaman from the list of villages that have been restrained. The traditional council on your cooperation and your dedication in maintaining peace and security within the state. So I'm in my letter ne kihanamo. Manche begame. Onukpako begame. So I'm in my letter ne koni namu aya no ne ye umo namo. Mambi adenche ba wa me pekule na belencha me ye ya mesia. Is that what this was supposed to do? Once again, there are elements at the traditional council. There are elements there. You understand what I'm saying? There are elements there. So, in Biake, and the traditional council, ameka moko edili ya Omanjo. Nina kemo ameka edili in a capacity as Manchelo. Biamina ameka mo dili aka manche for Omanjo. Nakan biame no mi mo egbe ya me wojiami. Alo no mi egbe ba me wojiami. I'm just asking the questions. Then again, Chemeganyame, Keji Lele ni apele Omanjo Manchayeli ye. You know, Shanene enjoy no ko ya mimbiake so the other faction so far now for press conference ni wana numo ko eja meneke 20 years ne benye kayo when the other side ni atole 20 years ago so far na konogo don. That's it. No, is that all? No, you understand what I'm saying? No. Anyways, before I is this and no nyani nke panel abano ni what discuss in briefly keke wake is no a channel shortly keke work back what 1 hour so nyani wake we be abak mano. All right. Eshe. Okay. Aileje. Bo gbelo yi bebe botemo mi mo.
Ofa dani atanu na wo munda.
Eshe. Abache. Okay. Abache. Awa bobutu yi.
Mtete be oyo adon chen igbenu ha wo da ke dan wo chonjo mo e guy. Manga ofen mo chemeke nyeme. Manye fenye di omanye. Mtete wo cheme a be subo ai. Suke van na minchi nwala. No make na kan. Inkwani nesa ni ina keshi no mo alo tun track ni bi ete no ye Omanjo ebale na kan keke
Nabi.
mukubaga ga she kule mi dwemoni akele na kan ya ke intashi ni dwen omanjo manche ni jibe ni taki aite achola ala aite taki
Aite taki, I think, yeah.
Me kumeni tole dele tuhi naga me acha me gbe pano yebi ni sa neba alo ke ameleheko ache ni abulagbe ache asafoche mankata gbe shi benini etele onagashi be ni aite taki lo kon ba ke ikameshwe game o ko kameshwe game be sna chogbe kuno ni ajibu ejen ewo na ngma leta kenklen no akem gwa ka shonuku ko wa kwe yoko na achole Evelyn no ku achole
Ame watch
registrar ni sign shishi na akuse na ngme kun na leta na ke afine be omanjo ke ima eko mankon kloko amala amaye mashwani mita mabi ocheme nyo GTC agashi mini no poten na medumo na mkegbe na kangbe na kan wolu na angma namo ke namo ding e ashe aga mie ke yeche mie na net moni ta flache oblanu e manche a set le trap e ya ka angma leta na ka banya ashoni agbene namo poten banya shona kani ya ke first letter ke mini ake two factions ewo ka agbene na agma ka banya ashoni namon poten hegbe aha ne e shona kani ya ka stop me I get two factions aka ke kenyo yo agbelegbe namo ni ba ashoni ni nyele ake two factions ye namo ni nye ha na ka hegbe oje wona aga na trap ni ake wonye wombe nyeke ni wombe wo be moto mukwa ka ya jeme na gbele aka banya ya jeme bencho ti be enye ta ne chanu unless of course nye specify agashi mugo banya ya jeme kumenye ya jeme
That's right.
chileta jina kenke ika banya na ashwani njaga be ke nomo nye pagbe ni eba ni ba no pepe chimie njo mko me agashi money alene ba ashwani ata ni eje na agile eje because it can share game ewo no ni fe na afia ko na agile no no wa bia ga mi no nko na kan ona leta na ejipo na ne ga agashi ameyo se moku ake manchejile leta ka agashi mini bia ne lebe la manche ekeni ne fona kan mano mini ewon ka flache mani oje jase bejeme ke jase bejeme paramount chief bejeme mini ewon le gamanche monito e gamanche mini ole keni ni ngono ma jase benolo onupa e bejeme paramount chief bejeme ni bogamanche ko ni mufono ye misusu mona energy hinto no ni hewo na metu na kan aiti takie ya ka me jwa ke baba ni ba ngma me gbe na me ho shiponji ne ba e ka me share game na jile again kuna gbene egbe na atawo ke no atawo na afi oni ka me share game na jile again pe Kenja jile mi nkwe kumo na no no fe onu e. Ara shi wano abe ba ya no.
Yeah.
Agbene shpon aba ho loju gba. No ni ewo ni na kan be ke no mo ke tuchu abane. Ya ke mukunta one ke ni afo no kuno. Na ngme legbe. Game ye fa ne wa bigin bio ken na fosan. Chikano ko ba ni fa ne nyina atwi ni kwa mi ojugba ni dwan ojugba. E aka hwe game ye wo here no no na twa chess won twa checkers wona no ni ya no chikon no e wan fio no fio chikon no ni mini e won ke lele no bi eno na atwa tu na gbe he no ti o show ya e kome kenani wona jibo na eji e be me ni poli twa tu we amemo na aslame amemo na ha metwi amemo na ha mepo ya ke na te na afi ni je ame won na te na agbe ame na kane ya bale e won mene kenji aita taki ni ke egbele ape ni mokogbo don alo lese bi pe na gbe ko no na te tumo je achu na na gbe na be chipon aba kro agbene o game nyeke nyi ma fun asin ke ye afine kenya tata 2030 ye ba na chipon aba hon ye o manjo ne ba na chipon na ba hon ye o manjo maka ke o asuma lelen na fie ajigbe na fi anyway ni tete wa bi eni wacha
That's right. Aileje. Dabi mera akuje. Awon boy.
Ni tete
Yeah.
minga boy
Me
nyeni
bono.
ngiga nyeme fen yo mano ke wa panel fen ma jonye fen
That's right.
dada for the support inga tu yo mo kumele ke fie ye mo fio wachomo gra wachomo boli wa fio wachomo le fen still if you get more damaging ba ni ne mi kra ke no ni ya no by omo ko ni ba se ko another no kun ko ba je po o bi se ya ke si ke ukwero ni ya no fe mena aba ma police statement na ka ma sha ke police akwa ni aye akwa na onumishi already no na ke si police ni ba aye sani I may take side omo I'm side be ni le I'm side I'm win omo
Yeah.
onumishi I'm win omo because automatically we want to like clear I mean no fear money I mean fear of they don't concern about that the other side there no I mean not fear I mean the other side there ora oh I'm favorite ke you na me support or onumishi the enemy can yeah ni ko ta se una ke support na support be sport ke ba egbe mi na ama me be pitra grata sa kasa am le se na na ba na sport am le na ba na e je me
Yeah.
onumishi na ba na e je me wo am fi se to money abacha yu ko ko ni bi epie mi ko ko mi deep e ba na ke si am pi am ta grata sa cancel si am no me push agenda na ni ba no
Yeah.
I'm no na push agenda na ba no onumishi gobe na me ni abacho mo sani onumishi kenya ngba ke akakusun yo manche ba me manche nta je bencha ke be le kusun se ko mo yeah in the first place ko ka akakusun yo manche be bio ya ke se be wo manche kusun e se pepepe lo Onimishi.
Yeah.
Be manche be salty say that be esa na eyo gano. O man banye manche esa na eyo gano ya kele kusu ekome egbe na ekome eye manche na eyacha no. Does it even work like that? Come on. What kind of make come on? Kefen ona keke she ko foto mo. Wo ba je mo ji komani ko kwen ye. Onimishi e ba e afi no konko ya ke. The way ni ya won na tree won kwe aka le no eje. Ale no eje. If we go to accept it or whatever is going to happen, then we see how it goes. Sometimes I get to more. Agbamuluka wo mami ni ne fit by force o kon ni wo mo by force. If I make a ka ye kusu tane manchama, I make a ye kokla. I make a ye kokla ka me manchani tade me ekusu ye gan on dan ya fefe ko me wo you that say videos e me ka me so ba cho. Ake awu o manche na ha na yi o ma no. Ne ye ma no dan efe kusu ngancha no. No. So kata me ka wie kuso na me ka fet mo ona ka fe as if you to mini amena game bulu ya no mini ona if you to amena game bulu because ona ka say tam jangashi majority follow am foolishness.
Yep.
You want come am teshi ka wo ka po aka ka wo ka blake many follow am fe ba ya am ye. Ti da na nyu akashi me pelu mo na me yo am ile physical wo wole mancha ni eye agbo ke de mo mi. Whether le no de nche mumumi eye manche. Na kane they cannot change. Ni no ni ba fe gbekemba. No ni ba ba mka ba telegram. Awo ka tele ame. Dewe na bana ke si jele mi ni mo ke ba bo jatun e ha bo etako. Ni jatun ke je bo no ni. No ya bo tako fe tako ako wa nyo tere na ka jatun o male. Ya ke si je etako no o bo.
That's right. Ba kun oko e.
Iba kun oko e. Alo iba pe bushi. Nibi eni ba pe bushi ni ba hwe ni ma mi fe ba na no ni yo jatun mi.
That's right. That's right.
Amena me da me efi ameke ma come on. Ona effectivement they are dead. Amelen no ni am feel. Ame futu no fia no basa. The only thing I'm focused on Europe I share pictures. Na ya bie ni anagashi le yo ke sport you homo no pe. No ni ya no te no na agbegbe me ke ko te me je sponsor ni no. Je sponsor ni no. O ma jo me na abo ni chamo ede me. O ma jo je ka ya fi ama me so ani. Budget this year I'm actually in the problem eba.
Dabi.
Onimishi. You want ka jabele batano ena ka problem ye deme. Ka jabele batano money so ani ena ka esa de ba actually. Ka jabani mana me abatano money so ani amena ga si jela sanation jela yolumo. Ni sanation ni. Ni mene ka jam self interest ni shipon na akọ na ho ka ni bi ewo. O techi ofi je techi because only no ba na yemi. Onimishi. Una me ekwe ba ke fe to mo Charlie, you have to leave these people to and I make be amehi.
That's right.
Una if to sham na make be amehi. Una ni oba sham na make be amehi.
That's right.
Because no ni ya no fe amelaka me ya me na me ya me campaign me. She na my expose me ni amba ni me na kasi listen. No to afie bolumo no yo obe egbe no ba fe na kan ye. Ona ka me fe to amenchimoni e no.
Yeah.
Amenchimoni e no. Onimishi. Like letters na ngane ne ke letter de gato sha kanse. Na sa no ko ke de me no na mo ngane ka letter say. Na mo ni ngana na ka letter say. De ka ko ibo ma ne bata she le we ke letter po na nga ke si ase ni na ke bro mo so ga me bulo. E to ke na ke si ni be pa ni ba ke la ke si stop ni e fi mo. Ba ja le ke le pa fi mo. You wanna connect say no mo kwa ni tana ka gato ka de na let say. Onu mushi.
It's a
Ka
very
bata bia na ka second letter na anmanu won bia kesi. Na mo nga ona ka am back out na ma ya kesi. Ama me malo dia me ngare.
I'm deny.
Onu mushi. Waka mo ka ka so ni o na gbene bo no so mo na ta ka ya so ni ni abagbe me ye na mo fort ni. Onu mushi.
Yeah.
Me ni mo ni akasa ni ya mo bia ne atomo me ni ana akasi be ama me fort ni. Onu mushi.
Yeah.
Police have investigation me video say one principal I mean video say.
I'm to moja no munja.
Exactly. But video say social media e wo mini. Onu mushi. All because I make some money and when na come make no na here am I am favorite day. Ni ma ka ni ne. Ni ka me ka me favorite day no but any next year more about feel worse because everybody is planning. Mon frère mon planning comment il comme toma ka gaman te me ka galu me fa ke comment bien ne ka jawa na ka o wolu mo gbe bi o ko e ata no o ba ye no ye ko e ata de me on to ne ba fi what you ba fa.
That's right.
Because make bien ne to ame me ne to ame fa me na ka jo ni ba so ni ho no ye ne to ame ka ta de me ni ke ne to ame ka ba ta de ke ni ho so be ni ka me wo to na pa ba me mo me so fa ye se. Onu shi e wo ko to le ka ta de me na we ko plan.
That's right.
Akeke echeje mepe bona nche ba wodu na ala. Ne ba ni mambi ayobo.
That's right.
Ene wono ko aka manchato basa me pa na me pa. Ona no ni ya na agbene. Ona no ni ya na agbene. Tare ka me gba me po. Ya me gba me po na mi si ma ni ma mi ajo. So no manye brown.
Yeah. Mawa over na one way.
Yemo ye
Yeah.
Remember mo fia mo de umanye. Entertain na ni ba jo ngo ne ejo shia ko no fia no.
Yeah.
Oshina ko kra ba o ma se.
Yeah.
E ba da mo shon ne gwego.
Yeah.
The cat manche ma sane ne una. E feel me are hope. E feel me are hope. Akeshi wo bet ihe no kano kura ye kura do. Wo be mo ko ni ba ye wo sane ha o. Fair akebe. Get shika. You to one cry, mini cry, mini kenya, you can have faith. Shika, name cry, mini you can have faith.
Yeah.
Me honey and the quality be with Tayeka. What be in the way and the quality be with the Ehano no buy it Tayeka by force.
Yeah.
No buy it. Shika wo. Ani nakeshika any ne plaster me na buffet. I can see la me na buffet no amenya amegbi. O te unu awie keke ni ne after get it. Atona black. Ni ne to wo fi. Na wo ke no bonye wo wi an kwale bia na ni wo ke he ni ne wo ke jala fo any jale ni ne asana ke fo ni we can be any ba mi no ba ka ya. If you are not doing the right thing, Biane, no what you are getting the cake batchon, the cake batchon, the cake batchon. Many children know what mean. I don't even have the right words for it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you are no quality, or if you are no quality, hey, bear or your one side. Why? When to lack a she. Hello, Taja Masanota. Sananoka Bernardes and your Jenaka Sanazanoka. She because you feel like you have your backbone. Or backbone at the wall. You can do whatever you want. But one thing we have to remember, there's a higher power somewhere.
Yep.
We have a higher power somewhere. None of you one day,
Yep.
I feel like when you're powerful, you have people backing you. You have rich people backing you. So you don't give a shit about anybody. One day, and you're aware baba. And you're aware a baba and you're baby. Because one is powerful.
Yeah.
On Ghana police, me. Mokoye and Shikaya Ghana, never can be me a police, Ghana police. I would never do it.
Right.
Because I know that Nabuni is powerful than police say. Nabuni Nani Bahami is powerful. The man will not finish, you call not here. Wow, as my million and get power. No, Okona open by you, no touch no Navafia. No, what them will come over on open by you, no touch no open. No, if you only feel corrupt. If you corruption, here everywhere is corrupt. Mafia is corrupt. And the quality game will pay you, and the quality game will pay you. Only advice right. Because later, Akpana, me, Akpana, when you are the quality.
Dabi.
You are the quality. You are the quality. When honey, come off or near a famable. Come when you are famable. Because one buy a yarn, you are because of Shikafiona Halley. She put in your play and then you play Kenya Hoka, can you hold and get Shikanya? Can get slip with baby Yamo. Yakama. Young Napoleon, a minute pulling a Kahan, because of slip with it could be a DPO. Yabu Nakamayo.
Yeah.
Never respect Yangame. Nakabaka BB, the Nekaso, I am Hoshikonaka, Akamai.
Yeah.
No, she can't harm me. No, now touch now no be now only the Musuafe Kutu can you. No, not in the lane if you're not to buy. No, when ye and ye can buy.
That's right.
If I can win your boss say, I mean, tea, she pay Kubaba, never have a frill, near your feel. Nenya feel no konoko na kan bila eba obana ni no gbako so ni onye onye feel no konoko be eba meno ye wale oba pawo ma na mo kwaba
Ishe manye na akoko e fa ne ani wonu yi
Never go ye mo.
wero go yemo Ishe
When I was able to make it, yeah, me, Yamahi. Yeah, I can get photo.
That's
When
right.
I get photo. Me, I can get anyone said there's no amount of advice for Abraham and the other bag. So when he saw you, I'm okay. Who come back with your money to find the nation? What I want more, what I want more, what I want, no one who call you. Only on the cash I feel of future. A call here, number one, bad.
Yeah.
Na pini to that gun, I'm from here, kind of material. Yeah, I can make that kind of one,
Yeah.
they are very much aware. I can make that one, and you're mapping. I mean, that was pink, so he was a material. The world be motion, what can work, and he can make you about here, or about what he did.
Right.
Yeah, I can hear, I'm getting fed up with the press releases. They look at the name. One town watch one can be done, and then I don't get it. But, what mommy, not it's an enemy that it's one to my duty. Did a man she shake and initially book that many matches there. Who said actually, I'm a level now you. He will catch a mancha in here. Whatever one yet and the you then you may say, I mean, go for OB potential. What the money say, oh, Jim, the money say, oh, Dinamo. He will say, you know, you pay. When he had market catch a menation, I am mentioning, I look at a menino, I am menino. It's after when the actual name you have many. She moved over you on your I think about you. You pet me, because they are that.
Yeah.
What's your I mean, yeah, what's it today? One of the what's it, I mean, you what's it? Well, what's it? Yeah, I'm saying. The J you make that
Mm-hmm.
individual friendly or our family are part of it. What religion? Yeah, you can see me, I know you're down. Get to come on this air ball, you may and me. When you get only around, I mean, of course, you can Jenny come with him and I about my name, I have four. There you know if you're good, I found. And one day, so if I'm a thing,
Yeah.
but no, no, you. So my job, you know, anytime exactly. I'm actually a tree, I'm a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Me, where I'm a colony guy.
Right.
Ìtàkùrọ̀sẹ̀ àmì húnà wẹ̀tí la ní olúfàmù ìdí àmì olúfà ìdí àmì
Mm-hmm.
ní kẹ́ àwọn oníyìí olèmọ́ní olùyọ̀lọ̀ hàn
Right.
àkàmẹ̀yẹ ìsàlẹ̀ níjà this time around yẹ mọ̀kùmọ̀kù akápẹ̀lẹ̀
Mm-hmm.
mọ̀kùmọ̀kù akápẹ̀lẹ̀
Mm-hmm.
kẹ́jì àkàmẹ̀yẹ ìsàlẹ̀ níjà àkàmẹ̀ ẹ̀yẹ ìsàlẹ̀ níjà ìjàlẹ̀ ìsàlẹ̀ ní for far too long ní mẹ́ ẹ̀kùnkùnkùnkùn ẹ̀gbẹ̀ ọmọ it's about time ní kàkàmẹ̀yẹ kí àṣìṣe mọ ewu a ní dáhùn ní wọ́n lè wọlé pẹ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àfa àpalùmọ́lọ́ àṣẹ́lùmọ́ ní àṣẹ ẹ̀ka wọn láti mú ìwòlẹ̀ sí ìwé
Yeah.
kí àṣìṣe mọ ẹ̀kú sí ìlànà àpapọ̀ ẹ̀ kí àṣìṣe mọ àgbè ni
Mm-hmm.
ìwọ kàákẹ́ṣe ní mọ̀kú àti àṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ̀rù ṣùgbọ́n níbi ẹ̀bá náà ìwọ ìbá fún oní àṣìṣe sámo however the reason why a lot of people are not even understanding that time about what a traditional council is because they feel like the council is not true.
Mm-hmm.
And the council is not fair.
Yeah.
Keji ayesani. Baba na ayesani ni meba na akeko for the traditional council. Abaye the fairly. Oja.
Mm-hmm.
People will now want to be part of that need.
That's right.
It is not a traditional council. She FA moko open no me say you know for the here.
Yeah.
There assurance there abaye ambo.
Mm-hmm.
You want the traditional council chef. But she a traditional council there and it is a council. What shop in your penny. You're not she pay.
Yeah.
You're not doing anything about that correct and anomaly.
Mm-hmm.
It is because they don't have any they don't trust you. Also, yeah, we la hey we
Yeah.
no wa hey we I'm a hey we whatever.
That's right.
Yeah,
I agree.
they are feeling like they are you so they should begin to clean their house. The traditional council needs cleaning itself. And clean traditional council. When you pay on that belongs to the traditional council, a back council, when we can attach in our use and fair representation. We are not part of the council, but we know numerous cases now. More really money changes.
Agbeguna.
Maybe I'm not paying investigation.
There you go.
They shouldn't throw dust into our eyes. When it will not go anywhere. I'm against I'm a son, she punch I'm not everything there is half. Sometimes I feel like is it that the people must come to work together and write a letter to our government? So that is a government office. What why investigate what is going on there? Because ayoko family ko je ngubane wo kaka shimo na victory ko na ke je no so na ke ayi aka ni can be proud of.
That's right.
You want watch it. Ameka black no be me say how will be me like ya ke toji o be me that any one say ke fa bu le no. Na you when you are going to you. Your traditional council, we have great respect for them. But no me, and I'm a Jew, no one will but I plan check any ways, what I react. As for me, I am tired with the first pieces. In the Mona, graduates, not in any long care, any more left, like a people, but issue press release, that market, in one block. We have had enough of a block, we won't actually not block.
That's right.
I can block out what is school. My call out for school, proper, then only are not being a social media, well, you don't even need to go to school. You can you have an value of the block, not necessarily that. I don't know if you want to have a traditional council, one on the man.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Thank you. We want action, not press releases from Manye. Not Kokoi. Aileche.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
All right, listen. Wanga tubular fan, Nicola fan. I got when it Lumoy fan, it drumana, Mafata, or any. We get 200 chumune. Where Lumo Papa, where Lumoni and Bafilio. Any you and Echo Philly. If you haven't done no shaman quest.
Ojo ame nyela ite powers.
If you haven't done a shaman, no shaman quest. When I begin when I'm done, I'm going to say, I'm a person cook. I'm going to what I really is. Your fair. I mean, I don't got me quest. On family that. No one by my doing. I'm not Joe, no one, no, got that.
That's right.
Yes. I'm going to go like I don't enjoy. When I don't know if you're it's I was. They go to what do you mean? When I sure of yes, I would do. Oh, no. I knew you are responsible. My joy issues I get to be on. Yeah, got traditional council on. I traditional council. They are crashy. And you shall be a work crashy. I got crashy G. Chama. Ni is a quality abuchi kwanda. Ni again the game when atasa de me. Go go me na sara yo. Kokwe aka crashy. Akrasi da atawo la America. Oh yeah, foul. Ke akrasi ayene ka ayene le ne jena. Ebi aba mo gba. Ayene. Gegbon agesa neba na ke akrasi. Aba tabli ni ise kwelo abuchi kwanda. Abuchi kwanda.
Igbe je abu. Abeo. Je abu.
Ah? Bi egbe
Abeo. Je abu. Abeo. Abeo.
Abiochi kwanda. Mi le tajin le ke sani. Kokwe ni mo ya. Kokwe wo gbemi ngba ko ya gbeni. Don't ya no eje ka wie eke me wele na bua otumi ba me jeni biana dan you want have had ga bia de egwe ga ego na Kevin itaje lele ni ya no kwa na Kevin itaje le toy aga kofi attention ga eshi onu nshi asi attention kofi se about ga echun front ga match back ga te Kevin no no wana jajele jeni onu wada mala cheba onu machine agbene aya icho jije ni wana je lekeson wa wi biane mo fe mala ta je mele nje wopo yang mala ta je won mala ta ni kwa ma release that
When you do if it was serious.
oh mi to beri je kan yo ara kan ko gwe ko to ju ban ike mele nje wo yang mala ta je mo fe mala ta ah ko so wa je manu mala ta bi ayo mo fe mala ta man jeni kaje mo fe mo ko to mala ta bula ti po mala ta sata ta fa mala ta je fo mala ta no fine dogo beri afi dogo beri ba ni kaje jagwe pe onu mi si no no ni ko ni ito la no ni wo che pa lo ke doji no ni wo na ne onu mi si no ni la ko ja da wu si ke noji no ni wo na ne no dogo beri afi jaja me no dogo ayu aminu They are no good happy. What do you mean? And we can work. I meet them one on my letter. We have more expect to know about life. Press release. No, my letter. No.
Eje, nyani wa via eze 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Ege work pa atwa 12 via Ghana. Go ya UK, but atwa 1 omo. So 20 minutes. I'm going to be really quick with this. In Gayabache, we had a little back and forth. I'll start this particular segment with him. So the traditional council bank again Gayabache wakbawa if you go before just before my start show it was about this. So unkaleba jeshishi money it make na can point okay in any other sebano. Now 19th September 2025 celebration of Yam Festival by Igbo Chief. Traditional Council the Regional Police Command. A compliment from the Traditional Council to your good office. The Traditional Council has received an invitation and seen a flyer circulating on social media by Eze Dr. Ambassador Chukwu de Jude in Yeto Bomogbe Fan again. That 2025 Igbo Day in Ghana / New Yam Festival on Sunday 21st September 2025. Niji Shukwenye Asanebano at the Ifua Sutherland Children's Park Park. Hey, park. That's what it's supposed to be. Park. And then you spell it, it's supposed to be park. P-A-R-K. If allowed to proceed, can possibly cause mayhem. Yeah.
Open the bag go no the bank cable many maleta ide. Kabaka that's like me get people that can power off. No carry agbene. Big cable many man be agbene. Already ya no
If allowed to proceed, can easily cause mayhem and disturbance of peace and security within the state. Recall to our earlier press release dated 9th July 2025, item 6, as per attached, Eze, Dr. Ambassador Chukwudi Jude Inieto was cautioned to desist from all traditional and cultural festivities under the guise of importing Igbo culture into the state. It is to this end that His Royal Majesty King Takite Egocholo II has directed me to write to inform you and also seek for your assistance by putting the above program to a halt as soon as possible. The Traditional Council counts on your cooperation in maintaining peace and security within the state. Please find attached a copy of our earlier press release and the flyer for your attention and further action. Thank you for your urgent attention to this regard. So this letter, it came on the backdrop of a visit ni Asan Ayariga Fe kete Traditional Council ni eke petition ya Kelvin Taki ake ekwe ni nekenoko ne afomi niji Igbo Yam Festival ni shugwa me ba fe lenye afomi. But onake, like I said once again, you see these people, they need to be really serious. Now, Eze respond to Nekenokone. Nyani wabua Eze respond said to it. Nyani wabua Eze respond said to it. Keke nke woji enifita ye ba trouble. Like I think 1 or 2 statements come. Okay, Agbene Iani Cheme Ebayue must start from. I'm not going to say a lot because Jana. So I'll just start from Ayabache. Because Ayabache a make point koni ekule wafe wa jomwe yakone. And I think isani wabomodeni wakwe naka injeme koni kenaka ni wona boni ni yo. So anima tra Eze response ke habo. Noni Eze yue keke ona. Badole, we are where we are today. Where ni neke sanene echo yin ashiswe mo ken agame. Because cheme bo watui ni wati ame kome keje shishije miye. Oh, okay. Netherlands actually 2. Wow. So actually 2, yeah, Netherlands. Yeah. So we're gonna be really quick. Koni wang menye ni nyewo. Thank you so many nyefenye ka wanshipe. Cheme bo watu enkwe. This disgrace, they would have been saved from it. She once again, amenawo. Ake beke bi ni taflache wa boom. ni ke wo fe wo yake wo ba wie chema hi ni wo jame but time ani wo fe wo na wo le yake be ami ni wo wie ne kesa ne shukwe won je cheme ye no komi shukwe won jame ye no komi. This same traditional council, I was actually saving them from this level of disgrace. Ne before la me. This was months ago. Months ago. Before no feno bafeo. I was actually saving them from this. Ba me na nyame mi gbeke gbonyo. Ni kamba tabiye ni na bukpa chama maui. Yeah, chama ma ayu esane ko ayu esane about discipline bo about lomo bo. Ayu chama ma usane. Chama ma ko ayu chama ma usane about no kotoshi about discipline bo. Kana bo na about no kotoshi about lomo bo. Shishukwe negenya shishwe mo ne before chama ma ni na ni kpako na eju eyemi shukwe chuchu koton no mi njele yemi ye. Mi njele yemi. Mi chama ma oyemi. Nyebo is a response to it.
But the letter circulating from Ghana Traditional Council that indicated that I sent them invitation. This year festival, their invitation has not even gone. The invitation is here. Because this invitation was supposed to go, I think on the 10th of July. And this brouhaha started, I think, 2nd or 3rd of July. So all the invitations that are going to government prostators, kings and queens have not gone. They're all here. So I did not yet send invitation to Ghana Traditional Council. And I want to let the world know that Igbo New Year Festival, we have postponed the date till further notice. And we issued out press release on the 30th of July. It's all over internet. Postponing the 21st September Yam Festival, we postponed it till further notice. It's over, getting to 2 months that we postponed it. So with all these noise here and there coming up, that festival will hold tomorrow is 100% lies. I saw a lot of fake news and fake informations out there on the internet where some Ghanaian bloggers are saying that the Misha Palace denied me of greeting His Majesty. It's never true.
Right. So once again, Eze, you see, a call out the Ghana Traditional Council. I'm a statement there. I'm a get. I'm a invitation. I'm a mali. I'm a invitation. I'm invitation. Lenche no nye idea. Once again, I let you get. You see, and this is actually a disgrace. Look, I'm not here to defend the guy. Like I said, I started talking about him way back, trying to save the Ghana Traditional Council from this sort of disgrace. I'm a boy to it, so I'm not here to defend the guy. No, there's a you actually. She because Tomoboni na koko acheku yue kaboni ayeleche yue place efe chonwolo mai wo mo ateshina ngma wolo keke no na koko get enough of the press releases ni choni ni wona eze again in invitation. Number 2, festival ne postpone lecture as far back as July, and he's actually right. Emale now make reference to a letter once again. The Ghana Traditional Council is a complete mess. Now, come on, letter as far back as July. To Mobeni is a year. Look, you can see it boldly written here. Now, 30th of July, 2025. Right here. Come on. 30th of July, 2025. So to all Indiegbo, home/diaspora and the general public, this message comes from the Committee of Igbo Day/Yam Festival, we wish to inform you that the much anticipated Igbo Yam Festival, which was scheduled to take place on the 21st September 2025 at the Efua Sutherland, Accra, Ghana, has been postponed until further notice. This decision was not made lightly. It follows careful deliberation and consultation is necessary to ensure that the event is held in an environment that reflects the excellence, dignity, and unity we all desire and deserve. We understand the deep cultural and emotional significance of this annual celebration to Igbo and our friends across Ghana and beyond. Once a new date is fixed, it will be communicated to the public in due time. We kindly ask for your patience and continued support as we work towards delivering a bigger, better, and even more impactful celebration of Igbo heritage. We deeply appreciate your understanding and unwavering support. Signed, ni Onake Adeti ni Jemeton. So once again, Afenoko, just because Asan Ayariga Tejeme, no Ataoni Ananoko. Afenoko because Nete Kumasi Akelage this way. Your way is your front. No, but it's a traditional council Afenoko ni Ameaniana. Meanwhile, Noko ne a postpone July ton. So was this letter really needed? Was this release really needed? And that brings the interesting point. Ni inke ayabache baba ni emeg na kan point unkele boy back and forth down to the very minimum statue. Ayabache, over to you.
Get to where I don't. Oh, can claim what is Makakashi. I don't support, endorse, or think Kakashi Sani Igbo community, Amena Kingdom. Yeah, Gapupano, Logana. By extension.
Right.
Yeah, no cry. She no ni ya no obabio ya kashi. To me no be na gbe no. Me no woni letter from Traditional Council Jekobiane. What reason?
Yeah.
Because Beni we mo pi ba Jepo July mi ni ton ni send ne kan letter ne ni ka kashi ame cancel. So from that point on, Kwatabiane, mini efe di dosani ewo biane akakashi a cancel. Tumona mele. Kumo asa yariga ne ete Kelvin Shia ne afini planting ye. Enya anyoni ewe plan na asha. Ne ba je ne ba present ni ne eke no admono no eka ma letter ne. She mean ne ba since July. Ona inka akesa nipa de ale benefi nuku. She sometimes say we have to issue ne attack bo o attack ne way before. What they back naka interview can be ne FFN. It was 2012, 2014, 2015. Since then, what has the guy done? I'm not defending him, but sometimes we have to realize that our usual. Mokonye agenda and they figure actually because of being any gamete she war abanya use na ke moka fake bear. I use moko kenyemiano. Kumo kama mfino kuega ke Nigeria zone Igbo bi mfino kuega nesa we address the issues. Get crimes are commit all then what make sure actually what criminal in Nigeria they are handling those issues, addressing those issues, attacking those issues. She whereby no could happen ko. Ni all sudden I won't in no. Then after ask actually what is the germination of this issue? Because me why use me make a letter war. Since 2015, what has happened on this guy's behalf? What is and that's where what you mean by me. Can lele padi e fini nesa you respond. Can work pictures, videos, mancheme, politicians, pastors, which your mafia money a consider agasi bomoni alo onu par koni e papa no fe e ka me fe yen foni e ka me fe e na no kufi mu
Right.
yo pa ko na me ambateshi ni bia ne po there's nothing going on eh keje mention ete na akulese ta fa amele che po nche e pu wa agasi ame be shi ato na kemite se ba la ejeme.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yep.
So sometimes we'll be actually what is meaning what is really actually going on? Is this him? Hello, Anamoko na pekon na kefe show na kefe bear, or is this guy actually doing something new we have to address? Because since 2015, we haven't heard or seen anything coming from him. Okay, after Manchester people pine no have to Manchester. That's
right.
So if we're going to address any issues with him, address the many moments address because when you address the symptoms and don't actually address the actual cause of the problem, you are now actually solving the problem. Because guess what? Or address it in a war, another symptom will show up.
That's right.
Or if there are issues we think is happening with this community, then we have to address the cause of these issues. The rules and regulations that's allowing the people that are allowing these things to happen. I mean, also address. He's just a result of the actual problem. He's only a symptom of the problem. He's not the actual problem. So we should address the problems. Well, to me, we're either wasting our energy focused on the wrong person, the wrong problem, or we are just using him to propel ourselves. We're going to use like him feedback. President Council 2 months ago, I'm letter Kejipakisha Council near. Why are you talking now? Let bring Yelin Kalimo. Ninam Guakani. Bako then I'm going to Bakani. I got after a show, Asha Peter, after video, president, they can no jump on it. Oh, but what feedback, man? Come on, just stop in again. Come on, just 5 minutes. Come on, tell not on me, 2 months ago. Beni a big accusation. I'm a family echo. Not video, you put I'm a family echo. Now I'm a collect deal before. Did they come and respond? I'm a go. I'm a challenge there. Sometimes we have to realize I used to way. I'd rather have us fight for back in the new of your new of your is not they amount to nothing. Nothing is going to come from it. Come on, Muna chole igwe befu na chole ezi denche amenya anyo ni
I can describe
next month 2 months from now I'm about qualify. Yes, sir. Well, let's focus on money is actually going to bring us prosperity and progress. Easy sane je ngene sanini. Okay, but I feel show. What's on?
I'm making this party. No, I'm a few of when I jail them. Get the main in us. What we need to fight for. I mean, use that can distract you. That's exactly what they're doing.
Right. Oh, Obanyo channel, Mawa. Yeah, Obanyo channel. Make more submission on this. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, distract. Make him honest. And now I'm working, but now make him. No, just get pay me. Pay me. She told me that free. I make handle.
David.
Pay me. Me jengmene sanini. She lenje sale. Lenje sale. I'm a you watch. Because I'm a you watch. Coffee din. No, she told. No, to have for half a no. Like I said, you will learn from these things. Maybe community friends alone, you know, by being no fiam one like hey, when no, I may use like a kenny. I may use like a cannot come away, and I can distractible. Cannot come away, and I can joke him, Sanika Pano. Papa forget when I know when I race on it all because they know what they're doing with that guy. I can race on the football. I can race on that. And then I'm happy.
Is it? Is it? All right. Ayeleje, over an hour no. Akuche made on Akuche minta ninka buagbena because boy Akuche mina gabu over fire was so ninka buagbena yene no onu Akuche and one Ayeleje. Yeah.
Asa Ayariga is an idiot. Straight up idiot. Straight up idiot. Asa Ayariga is an idiot. Straight up idiot. All the way.
Yeah.
That's who he is. Now, Eze, Olegangela you, Bolly.
Yeah.
Eze you. Eze you. Minute. A check of 5 hours. Eze you. Nana about you, you know, we are a lomami. We lomami. A lomami. Because Kokayo, Benistani aba, Rafe, like geo issue. Wherefore, Nigeria, Tinibu, Chu, Eyanvori, Gaba, Ghana. Like in follow.
Yeah.
Ni abana akrajato. Only machine. Abana akrajato.
Oguje to Sunday, you are black foreign minister.
Abana akrajato. You are not le. Ni I'm a foreign affairs minister banale. The balaka she sani I'm a conduct investigation, right? Into all the allegations available. Into all the allegations I'm level against
money the because the moon and it was not a shooting. Oh yeah. That's my I'm sorry. That can be
okay. I know. So
now I'm a findings ya Tinibu. The Tinibu intent can findings Mahama. The Mahama Buffet press conference. The a report based on findings ni anak concerning I'm a little man I'm a chewing. The Managas I get anani as if you go.
Right.
They want Benny Asan Ayariga the idiotic guy Tishin. Le Eze Etwami. Ninkelagashin. A report any. They can IGP. Yeah. Report any Muhammad Hale. IGP. All the security agencies of any Ghana. All the mission because about investigation. They but like Ghana government declare like all the BFN if you I'm not going to if you all the mission. No mini on I'm take long. You mean carbon personally. Now, but tomorrow I about you all one nagashi Kevin. What I got to you all let go get me when the field to let that show you let Gile. Or I saw like go jail Gilen. Wally. Ora. No care me it's money if a so boat let fear go. Then I get a budget. No na or the machine. No nothing Plason so on. Biane a because come on 2 months plus ago, a issue postponement letter ka action ni je na afero ko. Nyen teshi nyen ke efi. No kuma e ba TV no e kenye. No no ha na kan instruction na ngwa. Aga Kevin ha. Alo je la ha.
Na kan pe. That's what the
no mini the target if you. She caught me to link up with you. Ora kwakoi ke obishi ke debi ameji mengmang ni bi aye. Dia can yes come on.
Yeah.
Journey mo it's just one now. Ne shwe gama ya shi ke feke ni awie ne call gama ha ko ni awie ke fe sanu wa yue.
Right.
Because eke atole ni ga. Ɔno mi si. Ega ka tole ni taki. Ega tole ni ga. Ni ke eho na abo. Abi yasu. Onio. Ege eyi ewo ndi no. Ɔno mi si. Tumo Ghana was beautiful big year.
Rap mob Jada.
But tuning je Mr. Beautiful. Ɔno mi si.
Hey,
Adama fight.
Wambu.
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 Wambu ka ju on. Wambu ka
Wambu. Manyana akokwe over anyone way okay akuche a lot to say so waka akuche bagbena over manyana akokwe over na one way.
When any animal you, I can't wear any no to me in Ghana music. I just said, yeah, could they not describe one? It's too neat. Anyway, only it is yes, it's still mango. I can obey my letter in the capacity of, for the want of a better word, tenant in a very simple way will ridicule you in this manner. Unless I have not quite a response, say it is a ridicule, then I don't know what to do. This same person, sometimes this same person, is somebody which of them will remember, even after 2016, and the next. Come on now, I've not seen him in the traditional council in council. Council members
several times after Niba face show ye be any several times.
This man is present.
Yep.
Look, I can confidently tell you, this person can. If any battery back responded I will start saying about it is somebody they know, somebody that supports, somebody that gives support, not just with his presence, support.
Right.
It was sometimes honor, betrayal,
yeah.
In a normal sense, so what be what the actor? Mini he was the young festival. Take it a plaque. Boko no work like a organ nearby New York if I can't quickly New York the thing. Mini when you near a festival. Is there anything wrong with this celebration and the festival? If we don't stop trying to compare our standards to Ashanti, because the is different from Ashanti.
Right.
Ashanti if it is their glory, what man may enjoy our glory. Why do we like to take what I'm a shadow to work a sign? Kaka check you won't can be won't any be can hear to feel Mombana in Jegame. Many each any book fire and the womb, but any can talk you. This is when you know very well, like I don't know famous Obachu Kebaya, allo HN Obasa Obama Keba, I look at one and no new people, but I should release that can be the papa. Some of the new one near year, maybe Papa after the Buha and the and the young festival there, I will say a banana gamashi in the pipe, banana pipe. And you check many a banana gamashi bonnet for if you can. I tell us, you, I thought I said, we share be an echo me, a bomb, a panic one, you can be my wife, maybe Baba, you tell us in a shine, a tension, a if you photo, your prayer will mean about all. Young festival, you are a block with you, really badly about a minute. But I am not surprised because some years ago, anwa letter ke ba wo office akegbe wo letter ni ni flat na mo ni gbe kwa so na kan letter ni e ke ya brochi na send me letter ke le ta obi anwa mi letter ni pe meeting na ke nya ke j many me anwa letter j amen it was the traditional council is known for errors. Let's just say ake ko le error say na me fi o no e ko ne.
Right.
But for me,
That's right.
This is to tell you, call Leni. Sometimes say you should see where the dot is going, the eye and thing. Over no famous. Ashu Ohiashi.
That's right.
I'm again, the council. There are issues. On also solve your chance. Go to ya and I go yam festival. And I go me who need a bag. Now I'm a whole cash of my won't come buy a more mini. We shouldn't do any communicate be unnecessary bay baba. When we know I can mean what you're saying, it is just show. Kona kebe. Come on, as of now, we know who the rivals are. Well, there is no need for anybody to prove to Ganyo Kwake Kule, Minji Manchalo, Minji Che, Hello, Minji Neken. Those things are not necessary anymore. Right. What is going on? Let your actions speak for you. Now make show where any adverts, any television adverts. Ahohe actually na pa ni bi ko me na fi o she ne it's an embarrassment ake mo ko nie ba gbo ba ta she ne ba anwa ne ke block simple and clear with evidence. You na ka ni e ba Kenya festival e she but na me sumo na me ya event this time e bo ele ba invite ya ma ka ma invitation ya me no mo ha ko nyi she ne e wo nye no mo.
That's right.
Yes, I share le don what share me don wa na go me bia ne what share me no ko don.
Akuche agere okay mawa akuche me na ni mawa ke no abada keke bo ke we gbe na mawa fa le ya
yep Nigeria neke Igbo guy na no na ejekwe nyele me na ho shikpo foreigners na ho shikpo aha ken ke bo Cameroon bi shikpo na heye ye gan je no ko bibio je no na ejekwe because ye yue chon niko le no pe na ejekwe shi me na shikpo ye na kan gan anyway mo kwa
Eshe akuche yeni akuche ka wa pa
yo ni dete onda mo fi amosi ye contribution ye ke ba fe ya mi fi akeshi kemo yue igbo mane sare na fi o igbo mane lebe o fe ke gbegbe ba ja bulu o ba ja wo ba ja le no ni wo ba call e ojo mo some of us we try to protect God, J because of Manchester, J because of Manchester, any of them, I mean, what your, or we see. It actually mean, kept Ukraine near me all the time. Come you look about Igbo man, watch about blame. The money now come you because no never festival the way back we buy it. If you go 2 times or 3 times here, always. We can't if you be invite on Cheme, invite on my woman Jamaica,
yeah.
Always. Okay, unake more a year manche. If you look where my life festival, I mean on a kata me Tony Sana. Unani.
Yeah.
The a woman me can of yano, but one you go to Musakmo room, okay, come fair when I'm a picture.
That's right.
I took to me ale. Always. Ni kusu na achọ are ka okwa picha to no na woman chapepepe odobeji le nu no le never gbe da ke is fully gazetted na mo ke gazette ane ke make sure that gazette awon e mokola
dabi
yes then che da ke is fully gazetted ni wona ke si ni de ka aye partner ye mo nko nya ke si nu na e powerful fe Ghana unu pa fe e very powerful
right
because channel any paje ni Ibadan ni ike ewale ni keba ni wo ho gamero ho ke ha ne ka papa ni ina gazette use gazette
right
as a king e ka pete onu pai onu meshi akashi na akashi wonu pa ko be won ya akashi mini o mo ni ju amewo o fe bo ni ji keke ska ba machine iba na ko ken ba support le onu meshi o da ni ko le man nko ya akashi e powerful dani abaye na kai wala ye die ba je achele ke ba quand on sa cancer ni e gasi eteni ameke akale afomi ni afele official ke amambi fe she wona akashi cheme ameka won play games games ameka won
Right.
onu mi ni games na aka won ni e afi ngbele ke bo wokola akashi okay le nche ni e cancer wona akashi ba fe aka cancer and of course ke e cancer pour lenche ni wo cheme ke e ka fi yam festival I don't think like festival ni if ba fi e what problem si ni bi ko meni ba US social media ke ni mi fu ke ni bi ba onu mi si no in fact akashi no ni mi pour lenche mi akashi no ka ji ne ke jomo eyan ke ni bi ko meni ke but no le iba nye still I used to a festival ni e get gain no ni tawo because once ni o yu ake ne ke gbodu ne ke gbodu no fu festival na ngbo gbogbo but which means say yes benta ka say no you onu mi so power ye no
Right.
onu yeah no I don't think I should be allowed to do that at the end of the day whichever na me ho gan ke ale ona even though po kaji le e cancel eni dani e angaleta keje gatoza cancel ni ake oshimashi ni ke manche le efa na angmanaka leta como response ni nune se ba eko ba which means e to ne ke gatoza cancel bi efa ke le eyamo shipo no gama shipo le festival ni fio le penny ba nye cancel festival menye leta nyo na ke like no fia no e be powerful fe le den ke ba decide ke e ba fi alo fi e automatically be de yin ase su o e to nye to ko ne menye ga to ka se e powerful fe nye je ma mi sane e yo ne yu o e ye won nche wo shipo no
Right.
e won de ke gbomo ko okwo e si o nípa agbe no e ka to ka se de o de me e da ke si me pi e de me na me ka me musu ya mu ne won onu mi se
Yeah.
me pi e de me ni nu eni ta de me eze nta de me eliam fam secret ele ni bi na ma me fi o e de me
Right.
e wo game na ta fe ona boko me fi an ke si because of aminton na ma ka me yi manche wo amba ngma no ko ni ma bia na ka me ntuni ene je no do mi tumo yi je no ji onu tumo ni en ko fe je no ba na ba ke si be manche ji wo you are rather disgracing yourself or showing as mo
Yeah.
ya ka kama ko je ma ne ba to ma ni enyo feel bold aka meaning cancel ni meaning cancel until further notice anytime ni mi to ma fi opo ni later fe ni ma po se gbe ye po e si como se gbe ni ma fi
Yeah.
that show you aka si papa ya ni o je me ona ganta ta cancel ya na ni shi se mo ko gbe ye
Yeah.
onu me se ya se la ke si me pi ni yo je me fe kotobra ka male ke du ke si kanyeli so na me ni o ska se na me lower me wala we take na ka na smart
Right.
onu me se ya ke okwa government official pe government official e sha picture e bi come president se fe
Right. That's
onu me
true.
se ona ni e
Yeah.
wo no ni wo che me fi o le kane nkan nu e ye wale fi ame e se ko eche ekwo ni eche ekwo me hype myself na ke amenye manjana ina ko amtwa ka mentuni o do shi
That's
be de
right.
bangana be ona me ni imposo am sapata be na imposo kama jeke ni kama jeke but na yo kan ni shi ni eze ba respond me na be post no Me no me post you no because me number post ni is about real way. In post you can come back say be na can say show you yes agbe na bia ne. Onu me say.
Yep.
Chame, una ka me ba post you she no ni gamanche no I mean post. Is it by force? Is it by force? You can go post the can anakele igano.
Yeah.
Nkenya ga shi wo teme menke gamanche yeli mumonini. Ni wale woni ye mumomi. Many minutes I'm elo mi na ba me pare da me se wo wole. Wo mi mumomi no ni katwo ni je elo no ni katwo ni.
Nagai.
No to na fe bo elo me be no le ka wona wa hype bu precious ani. No be we sani. No ba ni wa hype ko to na hype wa hype bu.
That's right.
Ni nu mo be no nu wo no bo check the Ghana to.
Oh yeah.
Nu mo wo bo check. Onu me si.
Yeah.
Ya mumomi e wole mo na fole mu ye mumomi. Ti wo ke fio. Bien bashe.
Eshe.
Biane ma de teni ka me ba no nke gasel le teni ka ba no. Una ka me feel confused them. They don't know I mean no ni pote na me feel. I mean so I mean ji amema. I mean ji amema.
Yeah.
You ka attention ka awo no ko ka social media. Awo ne ka social media. Onu me say. Mo e de me che from when festival ne festival dega bi na wata ne la wo say wo ne ka manche ne onuba ko ya gaspon no.
Yeah.
Na ka manche ko wo interview le
la
yes ni bi la ko se e do fu ko se na.
Yeah.
Onu mi
Yeah.
Ona wo cheme ni ejima ambe to na ko ko amela ka me fite na me shi wo am shige wo yi. Wo bia na mo sa no ko ga say wo many what na ka after na say wo me no feel right now.
That's right.
What's the way forward? You be na ba ile shi e am jomo na me fe afi follow.
Yeah. Yeah.
We need to fight for the truth.
That's right.
When someone no ka anu kwale
Nagai.
ni na
all right.
Get in the power beer. Trying omanya about.
Yeah.
My friend from a bra extreme here. Trying omanya about.
Yeah. If Asa is watching me, I only have one advice for you. Look, I'm in no position to tell you who to employ, but as someone who is in the media space, I can tell you based on experience that the guy standing beside you has done you a great deal of disservice. And if I were in your shoes, I'll cease working with him. He's supposed to do PR for you. But it took it to a place that went beyond PR. And that, in my opinion, generated a lot of hatred for you. So if you ask me, I can tell you that this guy standing beside you has contributed to your woes. You employed him to actually help you navigate issues like what you're going through. You know what I mean? Navigate through crisis like what you're going through. But he has done you a great deal of disservice. And once again, I'm not going to tell you to keep him or not, but as somebody in the media, I don't think you've gotten your money's worth from this guy. But what you want to do with him is up to you. All right? Chamega nyeme. Nyefe nye yiwala don ake nye ba fita wo yemene min kpabo fai. One last time before okay. All right. So o fine ye shiba mi. Woke wani fe mo eba na agbeje na atwa 2 ye Europe Ghana atwa 1. Min kpa nyefe fai. Min da nyefe shin ake ba fita wo yemene ni wona sane gba wo obasa obaku se obaba biye ko ni obaba woba boli gandangi no yiwo I have it on authority that there will be a response to the Gun Traditional Council. But I want to I'm not maybe I've given it away already, but makwe the content of the response, and if case I guess I know what show we would. But if not, I want us to talk about Galamsey, because it affects Obiane biane ni bi e Cape Coast wa e effect say e Cape Coast wa ni ke ona ke Cape Coast be gan. You understand what I'm saying? But Bolly, no friend only call gan here it take a precedent over every other issue. So the way ni be but we'll be back here tomorrow night. Once again, thank you so much for spending your night with us. Eko nyefe nyeka wajuno nyuma join nyefe wabak be wo. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Good night.